Hola, cordial saludo. Mi nombre es María Camila Bolívar y soy estudiante de Ingeniería Multimedia en la UNAD. Let's start with Scrum, the most widely used agile framework today. Scrum is built on three pillars: transparency, inspection, and adaptation. When it comes to roles, there are three. First, the product owner, who represents the client and manages the priority list. Second, the Scrum Master, who guides the team and removes obstacles. And third, the development team, who actually build the product. The key events in Scrum are the sprint, which is a work cycle of 2 to 4 weeks. Sprint planning, where the team plans what to do during that sprint. The daily Scrum, a 15-minute daily meeting. The sprint review, to show what was accomplished. And the sprint retrospective, where the team reflects on how to improve. Finally, the Scrum artifacts are three. The product backlog, which is the complete wish list for the product. The sprint backlog, which includes the tasks selected for the current sprint. And the increment, which is the working product at the end of each sprint. Now, let's move on to Kanban, which means visual card in Japanese. Kanban focuses on visualizing the workflow using a board with columns like to do, in progress, and done. Its key principles are limiting work in progress to avoid overloading the team, managing the flow to identify bottlenecks, and continuously improving without needing to change roles or structures. Unlike Scrum, Kanban doesn't have fixed sprints, workflows continuously. The third tool is the Pomodoro technique, created by Francesco Cirillo in the 1980s. Here's how it works. You work in 25-minute intervals without interruptions. That's called one Pomodoro. Then you take a short 5-minute break. After 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This technique is great for staying focused, avoiding mental fatigue, and boosting personal productivity. The best part is you can easily combine it with Scrum or Kanban. So, what are the main differences between these methodologies? Scrum is structured. It has defined roles, fixed events, and sprints with deadlines. It's ideal for teams that need organization and regular deliveries. Kanban is more flexible. It doesn't impose roles or sprints, and it adapts easily to teams with changing tasks and priorities. Pomodoro, on the other hand, isn't a complete methodology, but rather a personal productivity technique you can use within any framework. In short, Scrum gives you structure, Kanban gives you visual flexibility, and Pomodoro gives you personal focus. You can use them together or separately depending on what you need.